programmes for this Christmas Eve on BBC One. At 5:40, Adventure with Kidnapped.
They're all around us.
Hi, Mr. Lawford. And this time there'll be an amnesty.
At 7:10, the Dick Emery Christmas Show.
I'm here to wish you all good cheer, so welcome children to our grotto. And Merry Christmas is our motto, boy or girl.
At 7:45, the Likely Lads are in festive mood. At 8:30, Ice Station Zebra, an exciting Arctic adventure with Rock Hudson and Patrick McGowan.
Get me there. Put another torpedo up the spout, blow a hole in the ice,
And get me there.
And at 11 o'clock, Janet Baker joins Andre Previn's Christmas Music Night. Just some of the programmes for this Christmas Eve on BBC One. Tomorrow afternoon on BBC One, a complete Doctor Who adventure starring John Pertwee as the intrepid Doctor in Planet of the Spiders.
Well, this package, sir, just arrived by express post. I think it might be urgent.
Well, let's take a look. Oh, no, wait a minute. I got a better idea. Mr. Clegg, would you like to tell us what's inside this package?
This has come a long way.
Lord, not that stone of yours.
The crystal from Metabilis 3. Now listen to me, Sarah. This is very important. Tell me the whole story, right from the beginning.
So, if the giant spiders on Metabilis 3 wanted that crystal back...
So there aren't any giant spiders on Metabilis 3. At least there weren't any when I was there.
Planet of the Spiders, a complete Doctor Who adventure, is tomorrow afternoon at 2:45 on BBC One. Holiday programmes for Tuesday afternoon on BBC One. At 2:35, Rudolf Nureyev and Robert Helpman star in the Australian ballet production of Don Quixote. At 4:20, the Waltons celebrate their best Christmas.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day, where old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
At 5:25, Disney Time presents its 50th programme. At 6:25, Silent Running, a man alone in space, fighting to preserve the Earth's wildlife. Holiday programmes for Tuesday afternoon on BBC One. Christmas Day entertainment on BBC One. At 8:20, the Mike Yarwood Christmas Show with guest Paul McCartney.
Excuse me. I don't know whether you know me, but I used to be Dennis Healy. Well, I got rather fed up of being a silly Billy, so I decided to become a chunky punky.
At 8:55, the Morecambe and Wise Christmas Show with guest Penelope Keith.
Have you seen any of my plays on television?
Well, I did once catch just a tiny glimpse of one of your plays,
yes.
and I'm afraid I found it rather violent.
Violent? What do you
mean? What are you saying? Well, as I said, it was just a tiny glimpse, you see, and all I saw was this.
Morecambe and Wise and Mike Yarwood. Entertainment for Christmas Day on BBC One.
There's a feast of films for all the family to enjoy on BBC One this Christmas. Treasure Island, a thrilling story of piracy and adventure starring Orson Welles as Long John Silver. The Gnome Mobile, Walt Disney's hilarious madhouse on wheels, runs rings round those who won't believe in gnomes. Hugo the Hippo, a colourful full-length cartoon with songs by Burl Ives and Murray and Jimmy Osmond. Beauty and the Beast, a touching fairy tale of the triumph of love over the force of evil, starring George C. Scott. A Christmas classic, Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye in White Christmas.
Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
And Champions, a love story. Two young skaters find in each other the inspiration they need to reach the top. Films for all the family on BBC One this Christmas.
Christmas on BBC One. And action and adventure in the air tomorrow in Alistair MacLean's famous story, Where Eagles Dare.
Stealth and secrecy are our only hope. And you gentlemen are, I trust, stealthy and secretive. We realize, of course, that you've never worked together before as a team, but you are familiar with one another, except for Lieutenant Schaefer here.
Clint Eastwood and Richard Burton are among 7 men sent on a seemingly impossible mission. But the already dangerous task is threatened by a traitor in their midst.
Drop that gun.
What?
Drop that gun and sit down.
What the hell are you talking about?
Sit down.
Where Eagles Dare. Stunning and spectacular. Tomorrow night at 7:10 on BBC One.
It's Christmas with the stars. It's Christmas with the children. It's Christmas with the legends. It's Christmas with friends. It's Christmas with BBC One.
Entertainment for Christmas Eve with BBC One. Val Doonican takes a look at the traditions of Christmas with the help of his guests, Roy Hudd, the boys of St. Paul's Cathedral Choir,
God rest you, merry gentlemen, as loving you display.
Gemma Craven,
Gay, gay, the children's voices, filled with laughter, filled with glee. Gay, gay, the tinsel things upon the dark and spicy tree.
and Val is also joined by singing star Gilbert O'Sullivan.
I'm not dreaming of a white Christmas. I'm not dreaming of a white Christmas. All I'm dreaming of the whole day long is a peaceful world.
Val Doonican on Christmas Eve at 8:15 on BBC One.
For me and
The very best in top programme entertainment at Christmas with BBC One. Paul Daniels conjures up some seasonal surprises.
And I'm going to go around that clock, and when I get to the card that you thought of, or the hour that you thought of, just say stop.
Mike Yarwood Christmas show.
I don't like all this Christmas, you know. Sometimes it gets on my nerves. I mean, why do they always have Christmas in December when the shops are crowded?
Heart-pounding drama in Airport, 1975.
I want you to sit in the pilot's seat and do exactly what I tell you.
You mean the stewardess to fly in the plane?
Daring deeds in the circus ring for the two Ronnies. An unbelievable terror in the towering inferno.
Now you know there's no sure way for us to fight a fire in anything over the 7th floor. But you guys just keep building them as high as you can.
Top program entertainment at Christmas with BBC One. Programs for younger viewers. Christmas with BBC One. Rolf Harris with a wish.
Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas.
Disney time.
Merry Christmas, everybody! God bless!
The Jungle Book. A special series of Lassie films. And Jim fixes it for one special little girl.
With the sound of music.
Hayley Mills stars as Pollyanna. And the all-star record breakers.
Merry Christmas!
Entertainment for younger viewers at Christmas with BBC One.
Christmas Eve programmes with BBC One.
Hello. Now, I know that Christmas Eve is a time when most of you have to catch up with those last-minute chores in preparation for the big event on Christmas Day. But whatever else you have to do on Christmas Eve, I hope you'll find time to join us here on BBC One when I can assure you we've got some super programmes for you.
At 6:05, a special family film.
Go away from me, please, little boy. Go away from me, please, little boy. What is it you want? I want to go fishing. You want to come along?
Hayley Mills as Pollyanna. And then...
I'll be along myself at 8:15 when, with the help of some information I've been given about the traditions and customs of Christmas, I hope to take you back some hundreds of years. The people I will have along to help me do so are my special guests, Gilbert O'Sullivan, Gemma Craven, Roy Hudd, and the St. Paul's Cathedral Boys Choir. All of us, I hope, will be in good voice.
At 9:15, John Wayne stars as Big Jake.
It's time you learn to respect your betters. They kidnapped my grandson, Sam.
At 11:05, world-famous tenor plus... Entertainment for all the family. Christmas Eve on BBC One. At 6:05, Kids International. At 6:35, Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Underwater adventure, complete with monsters. At 8:40, Terry and June.
Ladies, gentlemen, let's get stuck into turkey.
At 9:25, Oh Yes I Am, Oh No You're Not. A seasonal look at the great theatrical traditions of Christmas. At 10:20, Don't Lose Your Head.
You'll pay for that window! You'll pay for it, you hear?
Tremendous flop.
It could never have happened before the revolution.
At 11:50, the traditional Christmas liturgy, the midnight Mass of the Nativity from the Church of Our Lady and St. Joseph, Hanwell. The start to a festival for all the family, Christmas Eve on BBC One. There's a touch of nostalgia this Christmas on BBC One.
Is this the end?
Of course not. It's only the beginning.
John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John in Grease.
Summer loving happens so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy cute as can be.
Summer days drifting away to another summer night. Burning up the quarter mile. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. Go, grease lightning, you're coursing through the heat life trial. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. Shape up, 'cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you.
John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John in Grease, tomorrow at 6:55 on BBC One.
To my heart, I must be true.
Entertainment for Wednesday evening on BBC One. At 6:25, Team Disco Dance Championships from the Hammersmith Palais with Peter Powell and Musical Youth. At 7:10, film drama in When the North Wind Blows, a fight for survival in the snow. At 9:15, Sink or Swim and a Christmas contretemps.
Look, Steve, I don't mean to be rude, but my parents are both elderly people now, and the sight of you with the tablecloth stuffed down your shirt front, demolishing their turkey with your knife, fork and elbows, is not a thing I would inflict on elderly people with poor circulation in their legs.
At 9:45, Review 82, David Dimbleby looks back at an eventful year. At 11:10, Men vs. Women, an international golf challenge. Programmes for Wednesday evening on BBC One.
The magic of Christmas comes to BBC One. And to start the festive season, Alan Carr's musical extravaganza, Can't Stop the Music. An irreverent excursion into the world of pop music as an aspiring composer and his girlfriend make the big time in New York. Horror specialist John Carpenter directs The Fog, a tale of the supernatural set in a small California town beset by a strange green phenomenon.
Is there a basement or cellar in here? Can't hide any longer.
Well, we have to
no matter
try.
where we go, it will find us.
The Fog is coming to Antonia Bay. But meanwhile, in the Badlands of America, Dean Martin has set his sights on something big. And Honor Blackman is in for a surprise.
Will you answer one question for me?
I got no secrets.
Why am I here? What do you intend to do with me?
You want it straight out?
Yes?
I'm trading you to a man for a Gatling gun.
Action and adventure for all the family are bound in Across the Great Divide, as two orphans and a card sharp, their unlikely companion, face the dangers of the Oregon Trail in search of their inheritance. There's something to suit every taste this Christmas on BBC One.
Entertainment for Saturday night on BBC One at 5:25, Little and Large, a boxing clever with a brand new series. Then at 6 o'clock, Can't Stop the Music, a Saturday film disco extravaganza starring Hot Gossip and the Village People.
No man, young man, does it all by himself.
And then it's back down the boozer at 8 o'clock with the two Ronnies.
Beer, beer, all have a beer. It's lousy keg bitter, I fear. Oh dear, no hops is in it. Far too much gas in it, fills you with wind up to here.
At 8:50, Bergerac, and a camping holiday ends in murder, leaving Jim to sort out the truth from the fiction.
A dead woman and her husband, both from Jersey.
This was a barbarous killing.
At 10 o'clock, international show jumping from Olympia. Then at 11 o'clock, there's a little late-night horror when the devil rides out with Christopher Lee. Saturday night entertainment on BBC One.
A variety of entertainment for holiday afternoons this week on BBC One. Today at 4:30, lots of lovable characters are brought together in Disney time. At 4:45 tomorrow, the famous tale of Gulliver's Travels in the land of the little people and of the giants.
Dance, or I'll give you for the cat.
Hello.
Hello. And for our Blue Peter Review of the Year, we've had over 1,000 items to choose from. Not an easy task.
You can find out whether we've chosen any of your favourite happenings on December the 29th at 5:05 on BBC One.
At the same time on Friday, Checkers plays Pop with special guests Bucks Fizz. Just some of the programmes for holiday afternoons this week on BBC One.